of years now.
Yeah, I've been listening for a year.
I'm a public employee lobbyist.
I'm the lowest.
I see what these guys are doing to working people. And it's not good, I'll tell you that. There's been over 83 bills aimed directly at the working folks in the state.
My name is Joe, and this is Rachel.
Hi. Don't be offended if I take forever to remember your names because it's terrible names.
Okay. What's your name?
Janine.
Janine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the fight of our life, folks, because if we destroy unions, which they're on the way to do with the right to work bills, we're all going to go down.
Woo! Woo!
This is Annie Oakley, everybody. She's a long-time union activist.
Woo! We love you, Annie! That's awesome. So you're Janine, and I'm Joe, and this is Rachel, and we're all maniacs.
I'm so excited.
I am like, oh, this is like, my chest!
I believe that there are a few basic hand signals that everyone not familiar with them should know. The first one is point. When you do this, it means you have a point to make. The second one is raised hands. This means that you agree. So when someone makes a point, if you agree with that point, raise your hand. The third one, which I believe is as important as the second, is the ability to disagree. If someone makes a point, and you disagree with that point, please share it with the rest of us. The fourth signal is a block. It's a block. If you absolutely disagree, to the point that you would be willing to walk away from the group as a whole. If the group follows through with that point, then you would make a block gesture by crossing your arms. There's direct response. So let's say he says there's a march at 2 o'clock. I know the march is at 1 o'clock. Direct response. Pertinent information right now. The next one is kind of a universal signal. Let's keep the ball rolling. So keeping tangents and rants to a minimum. The first one he stated point of process. This is a valued interruption. So keep in mind, for sake of time, valued interruption. Not a rant. Not a tangent.
endorsing rules.
We are not endorsing or showing any favoritism or anything to anybody that speaks.
We're not endorsing or showing
Favoritism to anybody that speaks.
Shorthand, we're not endorsing anybody that speaks.
We're not endorsing anybody that speaks. Also,
there is supposed to be
representatives
from the National Lawyers Guild. I am not sure
they have arrived yet,
but they are supposed to be here.
Two of them have, I was just told.
So now,
I'm going to turn it over to the MC.
Wait a second. Hold on. Where's the National Lawyers Guild? Right there. Could you raise your hand? Thank you. Now I'm going to turn it over to the MC,
Now I'm going to turn it over to the MC,
Mr. Tony Trippiano
Mr. Tony Trippiano
from AM 1310
from AM 1310
Detroit Talk Radio.
Detroit Talk Radio. Woo!
Thank you. Can you guys hear me better with this?
Yes!
All right. Well, the mayor was kind enough to let us borrow this. Brothers and sisters, welcome to the precipice of history.
Woo!
Today, back our house.
Woo!
Our house.
Our house!
That's right, our house.
Our house!
No more picking on teachers.
Woo!
No more picking on public sector employees.
Woo!
No more kicking us out of our homes.
Woo!
No more ignoring the fact that there are more of us than there ever will be of them. Ladies and gentlemen, be proud of the fact that you live in the United States of America, and on this day, you exercised your First Amendment right to peaceful assembly. We have some amazing speakers to bring to you this morning, so let's get to them right away. Joining us now is a man who began the populist message, is the godfather of Wall Street versus Main Street. In fact, had we elected him, we would not need to be here today. But he has not turned his back on us. He has not forgot about us. And he is here today as the mayor of Lansing to welcome us. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Bert Renero. Morning. Welcome to Lansing. Welcome to your state capital. Looks like the people have come calling on the people's house. You are most welcome. On behalf of all the citizens of Lansing, I welcome you. I ask you, are you ready to take back your government?
Yeah!
Do you want a government of the people?
Yeah!
By the people?
Yes!
For the people?
Yes!
Are you willing to fight like hell to make the American dream good again?
Yes!
You give me hope. You really do. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, to come out, to stand strong for yourself, for your family, for your neighbors, for America. Your patriotism shines brightly today. You stand proudly for the American dream, and you haven't given up on America, thank God. Speaking of the American dream, I'd like to introduce an example of that American dream and a very special guest, a man who came a long way, a long time ago, in search of a better life, and he found it right here in America. I want you to please join me in welcoming my hero, a man that Wall Street hates. I'll explain more later. my father, Julio Bernero. My father worked hard his entire life. He never knew leisure. I remember many days him coming back from work and going out on another job. Eventually, after his produce business, he went to work for General Motors. He worked for many years, and he earned a modest pension, a pension that is greatly resented by the folks on Wall Street, just like they resent his Social Security. He and my mom raised 5 kids, straight into the middle class. We call him Dad, Grandpa, Uncle. Wall Street has another name for him, legacy cost. You know as well as I do, to the banksters and the hucksters on Wall Street, our seniors are nothing but a burden that need to be reduced, eliminated, slashed. But it's not just an age thing. The 1%ers don't want to be bothered with much of anything in the way of social responsibility or public investment. Short of a bloated military budget, they don't see much good in government, do they?
No.
The 1%ers subscribe to the old trickle-down theory. You know the theory, the idea that if you sprinkle enough good stuff at the top and you take care of those folks with the tax breaks and the loopholes and the goodies, that eventually some of that will trickle down to the rest of us. And I don't know about you, my friends, but I'm tired of being trickled on. I'm tired of the folks at the top getting taken care of and the other folks, the rest of us, the 99% being left with the crumbs. You deserve better. America deserves better. Our seniors deserve better. Would you join me? Our children deserve better. Our students
Deserve better.
Our families
Deserve better.
Our veterans
Deserve better.
America.
Deserves better.
Thank God you're here to fight for it. The unholy alliance of Wall Street and Washington has failed to deliver for Main Street. That's the reality. We need a Main Street agenda in place of the Wall Street agenda. What do you say? Main Street, not Wall Street.
Main Street, not Wall Street. Main Street, not Wall Street. Main Street, not Wall Street. Main Street, not Wall Street. Main Street, not Wall Street. Main Street, not Wall Street.
My friends, the America that beckoned my dad some 70 years ago from Italy, that America of hope and optimism and opportunity, that America that caused Julio Bernero and countless others to pack what they could carry on their backs and leave their loved ones and risk it all for the promise of a better life, a fair shot. That America hangs in the balance.
Yeah.
That America of opportunity for all. Not just the few at the top, but opportunity for all. That's the America I'm fighting for. That's the America I know you're here for. It's not the ugly winner-take-all Darwinian view, the Darwinian corporate view. The 99% have been taken for granted for too long. Thank you, Occupy Lansing. Thank you, Occupy Wall Street, for standing up and sounding the alarm. The American dream is in jeopardy.
Woo!